Let me ask you something. Have you ever felt your chest tighten, your heart start racing, your breath go shallow for no reason at all? Nothing bad happened. You're just sitting there, and suddenly your whole body is in alarm mode. And here's the cruel part. The harder you try to calm down, the worse it gets. You tell yourself, relax, and your body ignores you completely. That's because you've been trying the wrong thing. You can't think your way out of anxiety, but you can switch your way out of it in seconds. Using signals your nervous system is physically wired to obey. Today I'm going to give you 7 brain tricks that shut anxiety down fast, and every single one is backed by real research or used by actual therapists, not motivation guru nonsense. Do a few of these and you'll feel the difference before this video is even over. But stay with me, because the 7th one is the most powerful. It's the technique clinicians use to stop a panic attack in its tracks, and if you skip ahead, you'll miss the fastest reset your body has. First, understand what's actually happening. Anxiety isn't a flaw in you. It's your brain's threat detection system, a small almond-shaped region called the amygdala, firing a survival response built for escaping predators, not for traffic, deadlines, and text messages. The problem is, it can't tell a real threat from an imagined one. So instead of arguing with it, you're going to speak to it in the one language it can't ignore, your body. Let's start. Trick 1, the physiological sigh. Most people, when they panic, take one big, deep breath. Research suggests that's not the fastest way to calm down. In a 2023 study out of Stanford, one specific breathing pattern beat both meditation and ordinary deep breathing at reducing anxiety, and it takes seconds. It's called the physiological sigh. Do it with me now. Breathe in through your nose, then before you exhale, sip a little more air in on top. 2 inhales, stacked. Now let it all out slowly. Through your mouth, long and controlled. That long exhale is the whole secret. When you extend your out-breath, you stimulate the vagus nerve, which flips your body out of fight or flight and into recovery mode. Do 2 or 3, and you'll feel your shoulders physically drop. Here's the mistake people make. They hold their breath when they're scared, which tells the brain the danger is real. Do the opposite. Long, slow exhale. That handles the body. But what about a racing mind? That's trick 2. Trick 2. The vision reset. Here's something strange most people never notice. When you're anxious, your eyes narrow. You lock onto one thing, your phone, a spot on the wall, the worry looping in your head. That tunnel vision isn't random. It's part of the stress response itself. And research suggests you can reverse the anxiety by reversing the gaze. Try it now. Without moving your head, soften your eyes and widen them to take in your entire surroundings at once. The edges of the room, everything in your peripheral vision. This is called panoramic vision. Shifting from narrow, locked focus to wide, open awareness appears to lower activity in the brain's alarm circuits. It's an ancient signal. A hunted animal has tunnel vision. A safe one scans the horizon. Widen your view, and your body reads it as, I'm not in danger. The mistake people make is staring at their phone during a panic spike. The worst possible thing, because a screen forces the exact tunnel focus that feeds the anxiety. Look up, look wide. Trick 3, the cold reset. This one is a reflex, not a technique, which is why it's so reliable. When anxiety is spiking hard, splash cold water on your face, or press something cold against your cheeks and around your eyes. Within seconds, your heart rate drops. It's called the mammalian dive reflex. Cold on the face triggers an automatic slowdown. Your body cannot override. It's so dependable that it's a standard skill in dialectical behavior therapy. Clinicians teach it specifically to interrupt panic attacks. You don't have to calm your thoughts or control your breathing. The cold does the work for you. Keep this one in your back pocket for the moments that feel too intense for anything else. Trick 4, the 5 senses reset. When anxiety takes over, you get pulled out of the present and into your head, replaying the past, dreading the future. This trick drags you back. It's called 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. and therapists use it constantly. Do it with me. Name 5 things you can see, 4 things you can hear, 3 things you can feel touching your skin, 2 things you can smell, 1 thing you can taste. Go slowly. Here's why it works. Your brain cannot run a full anxiety loop and catalog your senses at the same time. By forcing attention onto concrete, present-moment input, you starve the worry of the fuel it needs, your focus. The mistake people make is trying to think their way calm, which keeps them trapped in the loop. This does the opposite. It drops you out of thought and into your body. Simple, but it interrupts the spiral almost every time. Trick 5, humming. This one sounds too simple to work, and that's exactly why people skip it. When you hum, you create vibration in your throat and chest, and that vibration stimulates the vagus nerve directly, the same nerve that controls your body's calm response. Research on slow breathing and vocal toning suggests it can shift you toward a calmer state. Try it now. Take a breath and hum a low, steady note as you exhale, and feel the buzz in your chest and face. Do it a few times. You're not just making a sound, you're mechanically activating the off switch for your stress response. This is why people instinctively sigh, hum, or sing when they're soothing themselves. The body already knows. Pair this with a physiological sigh, and you're stacking 2 vagus nerve tricks at once. Trick 6, progressive muscle release. Anxiety doesn't just live in your mind, it grips your body. Clenched jaw, tight shoulders, a knot in your stomach. And here's the loop. Your tense body keeps signaling your brain that something's wrong, which keeps the anxiety going. So you break it physically. Do this. Clench a muscle group hard. Make a tight fist or scrunch your shoulders up to your ears. Hold it for 5 seconds, then release completely and feel it go slack. Work through your body, hands, shoulders, jaw, legs. This is progressive muscle relaxation, and it's one of the most studied anxiety tools there is. The tension then released teaches your nervous system the contrast between stress and calm, and the release triggers a genuine drop in physical arousal. The mistake people make is trying to relax a tense muscle directly. It doesn't work. You have to tense it first, then let go. But there's one trick left, and it's the strongest of all. Trick 7. Bilateral stimulation. This is the most powerful, and it's the one you don't want to miss, because it's the closest thing to a reset button your brain has. Therapists use a version of it in trauma and anxiety treatment. Here's how. Cross your arms over your chest and gently tap your shoulders. Left, right, slow and alternating. Some people call it the butterfly hug. As you tap, breathe slowly. Why does it work? The rhythmic left-right stimulation appears to engage both sides of the brain and calm the emotional centers driving the distress. It's the same principle behind a technique called EMDR, used by clinicians to reduce anxiety and process stress. The steady, predictable rhythm signals safety to a nervous system that's convinced it's in danger. Do it for 30 seconds and notice your breathing slow on its own. This is the one to remember when the anxiety feels bigger than you. It works when talking yourself down can't. Now imagine having all 7 anxiety hits. You start with a physiological sigh to calm your body, widen your vision to quiet your mind, reset your senses with 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hum to activate the vagus nerve, release the tension in your muscles, tap through a spike with bilateral stimulation, and if it ever turns into full panic, hit the cold reset. You are no longer at the mercy of your own nervous system. You have 7 switches, and you know exactly where they are. Here's the truth almost no one is taught. You will never think your way out of anxiety, because anxiety isn't a thought. It's a body state. Every one of these tricks works by talking to your body instead of your mind, in the only language your nervous system obeys, physical signals. And the more you use them, the faster your brain learns to respond. These aren't habits you have to build for months. They're switches you can flip today. So the next time your chest tightens for no reason, you won't feel helpless. You'll know exactly what to do. Now I want to know, which of these 7 are you going to try first?